It's been 3 years since my family got trapped in this horror game, and I fell in love with an NPC. I died for him 98 times. When bloodthirsty ants gnawed off my limbs, I desperately wished he'd just turn and look at me. When a monster swallowed me whole, I still wondered if he'd shed a single tear. After my 99th revival, he finally agreed to be with me. I thought it was salvation. Until my mother got caught by a monster. Julian hit the switch. Now I screamed until my throat bled. Activating that switch would set fire to those monsters and save her. But he spun around, pressing his hand firmly on the lever. Serafina is afraid of fire. No one touches it. Mom's screams cut off abruptly. Serafina saw me sobbing uncontrollably. She hid behind Julian, peering out shyly. Julian, Cassidy is crying. She said this world is just a game, and even if Aunt Eleanor dies, she'll just revive. But he had no idea. Here, if my mom died, she was truly gone. She'd never come back. I watched him protect another woman as they walked away. The boy who used to need me to hold his hand just to step outside was now a stranger to me, like he'd swapped bodies with someone else. Later, when monsters besieged our community, Julian, naturally, ordered me to lead them away. I turned around without hesitation and walked into the stronghold I'd built for myself. Who do you think you are, to demand my life again? I froze, listening to the monster's guttural swallowing, my blood feeling like it had turned to ice in my veins. Julian still habitually gripped my wrist, his palm's warmth once the only light in these 3 years of endless darkness. But now, that light felt poisoned, burning me with searing pain. Get away from me, don't touch me. I violently yanked my hand free from his grasp, shoved Serafina aside, and rushed to my mother's mangled remains. I hadn't used much force, but Serafina still stumbled back a good distance, falling into a reeking ditch full of rotting corpses. Cassidy, what gives you the right to hurt her? Julian kicked me hard in the stomach. A gush of blood instantly spilled from my mouth. He'd forgotten. After my 77th revival, when I'd saved him, my ribs had been completely shattered. I'd spent ages recovering, and it still hurt with the slightest touch. He'd promised me that as long as he was there, he'd never let me get hurt again, yet this time, he was the one who personally broke them. I watched him, a man who prided himself on being a clean freak, unhesitatingly rush into that stinking ditch and carry the other woman out in a princess carry. Julian, it's all my fault. If I weren't so scared, Cassidy wouldn't have lost her mom. She can hit me, she can yell at me, but why did she have to stain my favorite dress? You bought this for me, she cried, tears streaming down her face.